I had some sort of anti-joke lead-in one-liner to make people wonder what the fuck we were talking about, and I completely lost it. Hi everyone, welcome back. When we last left
Nice
off,
intro there.
yep, I try. When we last left off, our players were doing stuff in the caves and are getting close to ending the Secret of Smuggler's Cove, which does not involve smugglers at
The
all.
secret is the smugglers don't exist.
Yep.
But his secret is that the smugglers are secretly made out of pit balls, and that you can actually just dive into the cove and swim in them.
Well, you have finished killing some Lokatoths, and as you can see, there's this room down. Oop, let me turn on grid. There's a room down in this thing, with paths leading this way, and this way.
I only see black.
Are you on unknown depths below?
Yep. It's like I see the room, but I don't see the paths.
Oh yeah, no, they're not drawn yet. I have to draw this map by hand.
This entire area is just so secret.
Yep.
It's like there could be smugglers around any corner, but there's not.
It's like I got the vision blocking layer to work, only with less derping. Well, at this point, which way do you proceed? And do you use the breaching wizard as your, method of entering rooms?
Ordinarily, we probably would, but that didn't work too well the last time. It almost died.
Yeah, that almost went really poorly for me the last time around.
I drew that on the wrong layer. That works. Watch as I draw terribly. Draw terribly. Well, you can go whichever way you please. And to anyone who's actually seen the map for this module, no, this is not to scale.
I say we go here.
And where from there? Now, are you pointing
Where are you going?
down here?
In here.
Ah. Well, there are 3 paths. Also, you don't have your squid anymore.
Nope.
You don't have the non-magical 10-foot cube of darkness. Now, you can see that further down this path, there appears to be a room. This area right here seems to open up into an actual room. Let me just kind of note this. Yeah, room here. Let's see. This path kind of curves a little more, so you can't really see where it goes. And so does this one. This one curves a little bit, and then you can't really see where it goes anymore either.
I kind of lost track of how many spells I've blown.
400.
I don't... Maybe. That's pushing it, maybe.
Yep.
Oh wait, I leveled up. I actually got more spells, so I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a good place to break the party up.
Everyone goes whichever way they pleases, and this game slows to a crawl as it goes to the entire initiative count for the rest of the dungeon.
Yeah,
Yep.
about that.
Just like we did at D&D Encounters last time I played. God, I loved that.
God, that must have been terrible.
It was fun. I almost burned down all of Baldar's Gate.
You wouldn't have been the first. Or would you have been the last?
I almost ended weeks and weeks of material in one night.
That's awesome.
Well, which way does the party wish to go?
I defer to the dwarf.
Why do you defer to me? Deferring to me is a
Honestly, I
bad
have no
idea.
idea. They're the guy that opens the doors.
Just tell me the door. I'll open it.
There aren't any. You're in a
See, we're out
cave.
of the element now because there's no more doors, and thus our entire mode of operations is disrupted.
I do the standard door procedure in the darkness.
Ah.
Let's do it this way.
Alright, into the one that you can see goes into a room.
And it's better than going into one that we can't see goes into a room.
I just realized this map drawing looks like Sigilif. That's fun little Pokemon trivia. I have Fraps on. That's terrible. Yes, I'm very well aware that it will not display the encounter. So, who wishes to go first?
Breaching Skeleton does.
Okay.
I love the breaching skeleton.
Yep. I need to check something now. This is not something I thought would ever come up. No, not epic level obstacles. That wouldn't be fair. Okay. Oh, it would help if I was spelling that right. Alright. So, the skeleton can begin his pace down. And I can tell you what he discovers when he gets to the end. The corridor slopes up to a small chamber that is fairly decent in size. The area is thick with humidity and smells of stale, dead fish. The natural floor is slick with condensation, and the walls and ceilings are covered with a thick, pasty, sickly green slime that dangles off stalactites.
Ooh.
Wish I could speak skeleton so I know what he saw.
Yeah. I mean, he can at least come back and, relay the fact that, there's no immediate danger. There aren't, arrows sticking out of his skull, anything like that. Still a fair amount of danger, possibly, but nothing immediate.
I guess we better go in then.
Okay. And let me make a note of something inside of that room. And one more. That works. There appear to be about 8 large sections of the green ooze stuff. Anyone want to do anything to it?
And the walls
have-
leak green slime. Oh wait, they always do that.
Can we? Can I identify it as any sort of like magical slime? Like, magical
You
origin?
could attempt knowledge dungeoneering.
Knowledge engineering. Hold on.
Are any of us not dungeoneers?
I have skill points in that. Un momento.
This is green slime. Green slime is bad, okay? A single 5-foot square of green slime deals 1d6 points of constitution damage per round while it devours flesh. On the first round of contact, the slime can be scraped off a creature, most likely destroying the scraping device, but after that it must be frozen, burned, or cut away. which will damage the damage the victim. Anything that deals cold or fire damage, sunlight, or remove disease spell destroys a patch of green slime. Against wood or metal, green slime deals 2d6 points of damage per round, ignoring the metal's hardness, but not that of wood, and it does not harm stone. Let's see.
We don't want anything to do with this.
A smart plan.
Do they seem to be
Basically just-
covering anything?
Just parts of the ceiling.
This is basically just a big room full of slime.
Yes.
Do you think there's anything in the slime?
Your death.
No, we've seen all we need to see here.
Unless you want to have the rogue take more con damage. I don't hear the rogue objecting.
I don't think the rogue's seen the slime, so he wouldn't know.
Nah. I also think the rogue may have fallen asleep. Well, unless you have anything else you wish to do in this room, there are still 2 paths to explore.
Hmm.
The rogue was not asleep.
Oh,
He must have
that's
muted himself.
One of my favorite things is coming up in this module.
Oh
Wrong
no,
stuff.
no, where are the green squares? Best green squares.
They're green slime squares.
No.
Ah,
I don't want no green slimes.
no one does.
Closed door.
Slowly, or very quickly, stone mason up a door, closed door, walk away. Just nope, not dealing with that shit. Alright, well, which way do you wish to proceed from now? Or from here?
Looks like we have 2
Opposite.
options left.
Opposite passage?
Okay.
This one? Or this one? We're on a triangular coordinate system. There is no opposite.
Oh, hey, no, don't do squares. Squares are bad for right now. Let me actually get that. Yep, that's not right. Watch the person who comes from a family of 2 artists not have any artistic skill. Yeah, no, that's big enough. It's more than big enough.
I guess we see this, right?
And let me just do this. Yeah, that works. Anything that's tinted blue is submerged in water. Okay. Oh, a sloping corridor deposits you in a 5-foot wide ledge overlooking a huge cavern. About 5 feet below the ledge is the placid surface of water. The ceiling is obscured in darkness, and the cavern is very wide and very long. The ledge continues to the left and right, and a narrow exit can be seen to the west, which is apparently over here. Also, the ledge is much more large than it previously was, or previously stated. So,
Right.
what do you do?
Well, we see lots of water.
Yep.
Well, us are well equipped for dealing with this, really.
What, for going into water and drowning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I think, don't rogues have high swim skills?
They can if they put ranks into it. I'm going to laugh if none of you put ranks into this, because there's something hilarious about that.
I mean, I'm a plate wearer. Why would I put ranks in swimming?
Oh, that's actually why you should put ranks in it, but that's beside the point. Um, there's a saying that if you put ranks in swim, you will never have to encounter, never have to deal with swimming. If you don't, you will have to deal with it, and it will probably kill your character.
All right. That doesn't sound, yeah.
Swimming in D&D is the most hardcore thing you can possibly do. Especially if you're swimming through lava.
Well, this isn't lava, is it?
No, thankfully, because I would be using the Will Wheaton approved D&D the universal role-playing game systems for dealing with lava.
Oh,
You
wait,
die,
wait.
no save.
I've got water breathing.
Yeah, you should be good then.
See? Not so bad.
Yep.
Who needs that damn swim skill?
Well, I mean, you still need it if you fall in. Unless you want to die of pressure. Although this pool's probably not deep enough for that.
I'm kind of upset that that's actually a thing.
What, that you can die due to pressure?
That there's an actual statistic for determining the pressure, like how much damage you take from pressure underwater.
There isn't, but I can figure it out.
Okay.
But you can. So I guess you're shimmying along to the other edge.
Well, there's this large body of water in this enormous room that probably has something valuable in it.
Yep. Yep.
How should we approach this?
I'm going to move Bogolf over here and Kiravar up. Now, anyone who wishes can give me spot checks.
Well, guess I'll take care of that. Once I can find my sheet again. I don't understand. There's only some, like, where could it have possibly gone? I mean, it's on the screen after all. Oh, spot check. No, I'm not even going to waste my time.
Ah, the king of observation.
I think I got one better than that. I gotta double check.
It's always
A
funny
rogue
when
would-
the people with no modifiers do really well on these checks. But yes, I think Bogolf has a good spot check. Rogue. Rogue. Well, in the meantime, you and your cohort can make a check.
Okay.
That was terrible.
Yep. Yeah, that one was slightly better. And your powers combined actually display. Show what you need. Ignore the fact that it's a frog, because I don't have a crab token. There's a giant enemy crab somewhere or lurking in the water and slowly moving out of it. How fast are you? 20 feet. Well, it is down below you, and it looks to be very angry. Then again, all crabs are angry.
Crab battle.
Yup. Celine Dion is up first. Celine Dion, why are you so fast? Now I need a new piece of paper.
Celine Dion takes up a flanking position
Okay.
and hits it very hard and very fast.
The 18 will just miss.
Wow, okay. This crab is for real.
Yep. It's crab for serious. Which is less dangerous than dragons for serious. Drow von Drowson.
Crap, what spells does she have? Something tells me she's not getting through with that sickle.
Boil and butter. That would be the perfect spell for this. Instantly boils giant enemy crab and serves them with a delicious side of butter.
Magic missile?
Yeah, that would work. It does guaranteed damage. And
Yeah,
it's
I forget
3
what
missiles at her level, I think. Yeah, she's
That's
2 levels
double
behind you.
5. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's 3d4 plus
3. Okay. Okay. Now Bjorn von Bjornson is up.
Oh, damn. So many fucking tokens.
I'm going to laugh if that person who just got a text was me texting Greg with just the word rogue.
No,
Rogue.
that was me.
How?
That's not going to hit either.
Let's see, hold on.
Because you can add 2 to that for flanking and it still won't.
Yeah, that will just miss. Yoko is up. Oh god. How much wisdom do you have, Crab? Ah, good. That will hit. And do a significant amount of wisdom damage. Pripyat, you are up.
Fuck, okay. What, like 120 plus 3. Not even close.
Yep, that will sadly miss. Giant enemy crab. You are actually just a giant sack of hit points. But he will attempt to claw at the cleric. Why can you hit things?
That didn't hit.
Ow. Why can't you hit things? Bogolf, you're up. Rogue. Rogue.
Yes.
You're up.
Okay, sorry.
I made a DMG2 for 3-5. I always forget that exists.
Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and take my standard shot into my shot into melee.
Okay.
It's a frog going after, right?
It's a crab, but yeah.
That doesn't look like a crab.
I don't have a crab image right now.
Why don't you have a crab image?
Because apparently no one expected you to fight giant enemy crabs.
That's awkward.
How
Anyways.
would no one in D&D expect a crab battle?
I don't know. It broke my knife.
Will that hit?
Yes that will. Jesus Christ, it's a canyon mangrove crab. Oh, counterbalance the knife.
Aw, only 3 damage.
Yeah, you're putting the smackdown onto it. Kurvar is up.
Alright. Kavar moves up. And begins to ready a spell. Let's see which one of them am I actually going to cast.
High yield explosives.
It's a terrible idea.
Thermonuclear airburst.
Turn rock to mud.
Rock to
No,
lava.
actually,
Now we have the obsidian generator. And instant steam generator as well.
Kurvar will actually cast magic weapon on Celine Dion trans weapon.
Okay.
What does that do?
Gives it a +1 to attack and damage. And makes it count as magical for the purposes of overcoming damage reduction. And Celine Dion is up. At least the wizard didn't cast Control Wizard, the lesser-known 7th level druid spell. It's similar to Control Weather, except, you control a wizard instead of thunderstorms.
Does that actually exist?
No, that was a typo I made while I was attempting to write up a spell list. Okay, that will hit.
Troll wizard.
Yup, I was writing up the spell list for an angel for something, and I wrote Control Wizard instead of Control Weather. Kawasar is up.
I
But
still
yes,
don't know.
Control Wizard might actually be more useful than Control Weather. Then again, the person that has that Control Wizard prepared also has Word of Genesis prepared out of sheer boredom for when he needs to create demi-planes.
Oh, all right. Other magic missile coming right up.
Okay. Okay.
Bang.
Bjorn von Bjornsson.
Nope.
That will sadly miss. That second one will hit. And Yoko is up.
Boop.
Okay, that will hit.
Hope this crab doesn't have very much wisdom.
It's down to 4 wisdom score. The question becomes, does it run out of hit points or wisdom first?
I think we know the answer to that one,
Pripyat is up.
considering our rolls. Oh,
Well, it'll attempt to pinch Celine Dion. Nope. Good God, Crab, you are ineffective. Bogolf, you're up. Shoot the crab, for God's sake. Rogue. Now, I saw a bird. It was pretty. Kick its ass. You're up.
I thought Pripyat was up.
No, Pripyat was up 2 rounds ago. You're up now.
That's awkward. Well, fly, my bolt, fly!
That will hit.
Oh, wait, no, wrong roll. Why do I do less damage?
Noted. Kuravar is up.
All right. I'll actually cast magic weapon on the other skeleton.
Okay.
does that add like +1 or is that just magic?
It's +1.
+1 hit, +1 damage. Lasts
I've been-
for 7 minutes.
Yep, I've been taking that into account. Okay. Let's see.
These darn skeletons.
Okay. Kawasar is up. Or Kawasar.
I think
Drow.
this is our last magic miss.
Should get a fair amount.
Yeah, but I already blew some last.
Oh,
last
yeah, that's right.
Poop.
Okay. Noted.
This crab has an infinite amount of hit points.
Bjorn von Bjornsson is up. Okay. Okay.
You know, because random rolls.
Mm-hmm. Yoko is up. It's going to it will in the next attack that hits it run out of hit points before it ran out of wisdom score. It also has a wisdom score of 2. It is almost completely unaware.
It's like a slime.
That will hit it.
Wait, what?
It's being flanked, and you get a +2. It's denied its dex, and you get a +2.
I haven't hit in so long, I forget what I actually have equipped.
Light mace.
Oh, wait, my base attack is bonus is +6. What the hell am I doing?
I don't know.
Whatever.
You have killed the giant enemy crab. It is no more. It has ceased to be.
You get crab million experience points.
Yeah.
Is that all that was down in that pool?
Unless you guys want to go swimming down to the bottom of it, yep.
Boogoff, do you have swim skill?
Yes.
Would you
I
mind?
just can't swim very well,
Because you're a dwarf.
and I have armor.
I could cast water breathing on you.
Yeah, I have officially 1 point of swim skill. 1.
That's one more than everybody else.
Really?
I think so. Like I said, I have water breathing, so you don't have to worry about drowning.
What's my armor check penalty? Studded leather. Oh, I didn't write it down. Why didn't I write it down?
I don't think studded leather is that bad of a swim skill.
It's like a
penalty.
-2, I want to say.
Alright, it's a -1 check penalty.
That thing.
What else involved in?
Strength.
No, I mean, in water breathing.
No. I don't know. It almost never comes up because either you're going to drown or you're not going to drown.
Oh, it lasts for 2 hours a level, so you'd have this pretty much all day.
Now, if this was old school Terraria, Terraria 1.1, you would drown as soon as you stepped out of water. Because water breathing only works one way.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that was a thing you had to deal with in the game, or in Terraria. If you used the potion of water breathing and you stepped out of the water, you would slowly drown. It was hilarious. But if you want to explore, you can, or search, spot anything to search along the ledge. The ginormous ledge.
What's the swim penalty for full plate?
Pretty high. -6.
Oh. Wait a minute, Sam, you're not wearing any armor.
Nope.
Would you like water
So-
breathing?
Sure, I guess I can walk around on the bottom. I'm not a very strong swimmer.
Oh, it's better than a -6.
I mean, I have a -2. So yeah, that's probably not too bad, I guess.
If Greg hadn't disconnected, I'd put it on him because he's got only -1.
Yeah. Well, we will actually be back in a second and see if Greg is going to reconnect. Hey, we're back! Hooray!
Hooray, my internet's crap.
Yay!
Are you on a Wi-Fi connection and suffer from the same problem as I do?
What's that?
Microwaves?
No, the problem with the fact that there's fucking 15 networks that overlap in my house.
No, I do not believe that. Well, wait, actually, I should check. No, there's only 4.
I stepped out onto my goddamn porch and I went to open my iPod's, wireless manager, and I got that image where the entire screen was full of available networks to connect to. And I'm just like, oh, right, this is a thing. And none of them are set to the neighbor-friendly setting.
Yeah, about that.
So remember, if you live in an apartment building, make sure your wireless is set to to neighborhood friendly mode.
Have you tried actually going into your wireless? Actually, that's for a different time. Forget it.
Ah,
I'm gonna have a solution for that though later. So I'm swimming.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast the spell on you so you don't drown.
That's nice. Where am I swimming to?
Just to investigate the pool.
You know, most of the room.
Okay. Can I just take 10?
Yeah,
Since
if you
I
want.
since I still want to crit will fail the swim check.
Yep, that's
And I
fine.
don't. I'm at +0 with my armor.
Yep, it's all good.
All right.
Um,
Blub
well,
blub 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 blub.
you can find that there are three chests on the bottom.
What is chess?
Two of them are open and don't require a key of any sort. The two that are open both contain gold. Very, very large amount of gold.
How much large amount of gold?
One of them has 1333 gold pieces and the other has 2104 gold pieces.
That's a decent amount of gold.
That is large amount of gold.
Yeah.
Yep. And the other one you can't exactly open.
It is stuck or is it locked?
It's locked. And potentially stuck.
We'll need to blast.
I think. Oh, I need to open up Mythweavers again. Great. I did a computer restart to get it back. I'm about to say, like, I can just try to roll an open lock check, and I don't know what my thing is. Okay, it's a +12.
Okay.
So. Does that open it?
Yes, it does. Well, inside is probably the most beautifully cut gem you have ever seen.
How big is it?
Probably as big as your head.
Wow.
So I would be a little suspicious if I tried to slave hand this into my pocket.
Yes, that would be very difficult.
Is that a gem in your pocket or just have it see me?
Is that a 2 liter of soda inside of your pocket, or who has pockets big enough to hold this shit? Who?
I do.
Do we know what we're looking at here?
It is a diamond of some sort.
Damn.
Yup.
Dwarf just hit the mother load.
Yo guys, I found monies.
Is it a lot?
You can say that.
How are you yelling at us from underwater?
Water
I thought I
break.
just poked my head up for a second.
to,
is
answer
it
your,
no-
to answer your question, Sam, very carefully. That's how he's doing it.
Very carefully manage air bubbles to make sure that when they pop, they actually make the sounds I need to make the audible sound of my voice.
Which can't be heard over Yoko's screaming.
He attempts to use smoke signals to communicate with you from underwater. And then the SpongeBob logic kicks in. Wait, we're underwater. This shouldn't work.
But is there no surface to this water? Is there like a rock right above it?
Yeah, no, there's surface. You can.
Yes, I pop my head up and say, I found a lot of fucking loot.
You can be the beached beautiful mermaid if you want.
Boys, can you help me drag these really heavy chests out of here? It's a lot of loot. I can't carry it all on my own.
Skeletons
Wink, wink,
lumber
wink.
into the water.
Yeah, I like how you had to send the dwarf in, the living thing, when you have undead.
Well, the undead can't exactly pick locks now, can they?
No, but they can, search and not be able to communicate with you what they found.
What we
So, Mr.
really
Skelly,
needed
what
here
did you
was
find?
So what you really need is an intelligent undead.
or another water elemental.
Let's go get bit by a vampire. There, intelligent and dead.
That would actually make it harder to get underwater. Running water destroys vampires.
What?
Yeah. Have you never heard that? That if you cross
No.
a river when you're being chased by a vampire, unless there's a bridge, they can't get to you? They can't willingly cross open water. Or open running water. It's like one of the big ones.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just knew about, like, sunlight and, like, stake to the chest.
Garlic.
Or coffin.
Nah. Let's see. Yeah, similarly, immersing a vampire in running water robs it of 1/3 of its hit points each round until it is destroyed at the end of the third round of immersion. So, I mean, I suppose a perfectly still pool of water would be fine, but, you know... Other than that, if it has any exposure to a river or an ocean, or a lake, you die. Miserably.
Being a vampire
no.
sounds extremely esoteric.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So, do we know how much this extremely large diamond is worth?
Someone can make a...
What's my praise?
Yeah, I was about to say a praise check.
I have +5. That's not very good.
Lots and lots and lots.
That's not any better.
Wizard, do you have ranks in appraise?
Only 5. Actually, no, I don't have ranks. I only have intelligence. That's a little different.
There's mine.
20. Can we get an actual ballpark now?
Oh, that's the wrong bottle of Dr. Pepper. Hold on. Let me find something quick. I want to say in the realm of probably 100,000.
What?
Jesus H.
Wow.
Well,
It's a huge diamond the size of your head that's finely cut.
How did we get it out of there?
skeletons.
Just have your skeletons carry it.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
Bjorn von Bjornsson lifts it onto his back.
And shoves it in
Now.
his ribcage for protection.
That would be a good idea.
Now the question becomes, how are you going to sell this? And, what are you going to do to, finish the rest of this dungeon? I mean, I suppose you could leave now and settle with all of the loot you have.
It's a lot of
Especially
money.
Especially with that diamond.
Why would we settle when we found one chest? There could be more chests with more diamonds the size of cantaloupes.
And
Yeah.
where are we gonna put those?
In the other skeleton, of course.
I mean, there's only room for so many jewels in my pants here.
Put a shirt on the skeleton. You've got room for 2 more gems. Oh, come on, I couldn't possibly have been the only one who thought of that as a plan for this.
That'd be a very finely dressed skeleton. Skeleton, are you cold? Here, let me get a jacket for you. Well, thank you, sir. I'm shivering right down to my bones.
This, I thought my joke was terrible. That was even worse. That was horrible.
Ah.
Oh my god.
That was so bad.
Oh.
Well, there's this area up here that you can still
Yeah.
explore.
I have to investigate that, I guess. I'm gonna leave the golden gem laden skeleton chilling in safety.
Yep.
I don't want anything to happen to that.
That delicious, delicious money.
Yeah.
Dude, we have so much money, I can like eat just dollar salad.
Oh, that sounds horrible, actually.
You ever seen those pictures that people post of like them that eat like literally like eating money?
No, I've never seen
No.
that.
Oh, what will Google search gives that? You guys go investigate. I'm gonna go investigate something else.
Ah. Well, this room appears to be an armory of some sort. Contains 4 crates resting on the floor. Propped against the east wall are bundles of long spears adorned with razor-sharp tips. And teeth, apparently. There are several more bundles of tridents hanging on pegs along the another wall, and there are dozens of nets as well. So I suppose you could take inventory if you'd like. That would take a fair amount of time.
Blackpeopleeatingmoney.jpg. That it does not lie.
No, it doesn't. What the fuck?
Although I know for a fact that he doesn't actually own all that money because there's paper plates and ramen right behind him.
Well, I mean, that's how he saved up for it.
I guess so.
By subsisting off of paper plates and cardboard. But I'm going to end this episode here, and we'll be back next time for more exciting, strange conversations and weird image talk.